Hey guys, Billy here coming to you from northern Utah. Just gonna make a video about like one of the worst shipper experiences I've had while at CR England. But first, you have to know, with the bad comes the good. And man, the good sure is nice. I mean, it may not be like Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, or anywhere like that, but it's pretty nice out here. So anyway, guys, this story about this shipper, it was horrible. So anyway, this shipper was called the Port of Morrow in Boardman, Oregon, and they both handled us and shook us down to the max. So our appointment time was 7:30, and we got there at 6:40. So we had to wait for a while at the dock. It was one of those ones where they make you pull up 10 feet away from the dock and wait. So we sat there and waited and waited and waited, and eventually they came out, took our paperwork, told us back to the dock. Well, when we backed up to the dock and they got in there, they came back out and told us that we were going to have to get our trailer washed out because someone had an ECW style hardcore match in the back of our trailer, complete with busted fluorescent light bulbs. I don't know that it was an ECW match, but seeing that there was fluorescent light bulbs, I can't imagine why you would bust those. I don't even think we ship fluorescent light bulbs. So anyway, we go and we call this guy, and he shows up in his shady ass van with his little trailer, and we had to drive like 20 miles to get there. So we get there, guy shakes us down for $60, washes it out. Then we go back to the shipper, back up to the dock again, and they're like, "Oh, he didn't get all the glass out." So I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah, I picked up a big piece of glass." I was like, "Well, where's it at?" He's like, "Oh, I dropped it." I was like, "You dropped it?" I was like, "Well, maybe that was the only piece." He's like, "No, there's plenty of glass back there." So I was like, "Okay, well, I want to get back there and I want to see the glass because I spent $60 of Mr. England's money, and I wanted to make sure that there was glass back there before I took any more of their money for washing their trailer out." So I go to the back I go inside the shipper, get inside the trailer, and these two guys with flashlights go up and down this trailer for like 20 minutes trying to find glass. And finally, after 20 something minutes, they found a little piece of glass and told me that they weren't going to be able to load me today, that I was going to have to get it re-washed out or get a new trailer and come back the next day and get loaded. So I talked to night shift. They tell me, yeah, that's cool, shut down for the night, get it taken care of in the morning whenever your DM gets in. So my DM gets in, and I don't like to be mean to or say anything bad about anybody, so I'll just say that the lady who was covering my fleet was not a good person, and she did not want to help out for shit. So I'll put that out there. That's about as far as I'll go with it. Basically, I tried to get help from her, and she told me she didn't have time to help, that I needed to take care of it by myself. So luckily, I know a little bit about a little bit, so I was able to take care of most of it on my own. And so I went to another truck wash place and paid $30 of my own money to get it washed out. Best believe I'm going to be sending that receipt in to get paid back for it, but I just didn't want to deal with that lady trying to get my expense authorization pushed through. So I took care of it on my own. So now we get to the getting shook down part. So we get back to the shipper, and I check back in, and thankfully they didn't charge me a late fee. They were real cool for that. But what they did charge me for was they charged me $150 for a put away fee because they had to put the product back up the night before, and they charged me for a $225 weekend loading fee. So they made me pay $375 before they would load my trailer. So I had to pull off to the side, get that expense authorization completed, and then, well, I guess after that everything went pretty smooth. We're on our way to Arkansas. So I guess that's the end of story time today. Hope you guys enjoyed my misfortune. And I just wanted to let y'all know that every day out here isn't a good day. But even the bad days aren't that bad, because at the end of the day, we're driving trucks. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice living. And so I'm not terribly upset about it. If a couple more things would have went a little worse, I probably would have been more upset, but I wasn't. And anyway, guys, that's going to be about it for now. I guess since y'all stuck around this long, I'll give y'all a little advice. When you have to deal with shippers or receivers like that, do your absolute best not to lose your cool, because that's not going to do anything but make things worse. Be respectful, be nice, kill them with kindness. Because at the end of the day, you're probably never going to see that person again. They're probably never going to see you. So you might as well get the interaction over with, get what you want done, and get out of there, and go make a YouTube video about it later. You don't want to cause yourself undue problems, because they control when you get loaded, how long it takes to get you loaded, and all that stuff. So be respectful. Keep your opinions of how they do things to yourself. Drive on. Continue mission. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below. I love getting your comments. I always respond to them, and I appreciate any interaction with the video. Thanks guys. Talk to y'all next time.